I've learned a lot from my dad growing up about different things, but his philosophy of work smarter, not harder is one that I find myself repeating daily. My dad is a very hands on, do it yourself kind of guy and believes that anything worth doing is worth doing right the first time, at least to the best of your ability with the information and the resources that you have at the time. When I got to college and I started with my formal voice lessons for the first time, many of my instructors had a similar approach to singing. One of the things that can make vocalizing easier is resonance. Hi, I'm LeAnn, and I'm one of the instructors here at Rage and Buzz in Northwest Indiana. I teach beginner guitar, piano, and voice lessons, and today I want to touch on what it means for us to resonate when we sing. So let's start off by defining the word resonance. Old Mr. Webster has a few different definitions, but two that I find relevant to human vocalization are 1, a quality imparted to voice sounds by vibration in anatomical resonating chambers or cavities, such as the mouth or the nasal cavity. And 2, a quality of richness or variety. Basically, vocal resonance is how the sound produced in our larynx or our voice box is carried through our bodies and amplified into sound that we can hear. Our bodies have 3 main resonators: the throat, the mouth, and the nasal cavities. So why is resonance important? When we learn how to manipulate our own personal resonators, we can do a variety of things with the sounds we make and the notes we sing. Resonance, or lack thereof, can affect our timbre, how easy it is to sing certain passages, dynamics, and even how many notes we can sing within our range at a particular time. For example, if we sing from our chest voice, we can produce a warmer, richer tone quality than if we were to use our nasal passages to create a nasally tone. When focusing on our head voice, or for males the falsetto, we can get a lighter, airier tone. It's all about where we're singing from and where we're focusing on sending the sound. There are a few popular ways to work on resonance. The first is focusing on diaphragmatic breathing. I made a whole separate video on the diaphragm, so check it out. Proper breath control is the first step to creating any type of resonant tone. It also contributes to the ease of singing because air is our power source. It's like the gas pedal for a car. A second key component is the posture we have when we sing. We want to make sure that we're standing or sitting up straight, that our jaw is straight, and that our face and neck muscles are relaxed. The more relaxed we are, the more agile our vocal tract becomes. This is where mirror work is helpful. It's a little awkward at first, but singing in front of a mirror helps us to check our posture, our mouth shape, the muscle tension that we have in our neck and our shoulders, and eventually develop facial expressions to match the song that we're singing. Mirrors are honestly one of the best investments for vocalists. A second option would also be to use a camera, whether it's the video recorder on your phone or a separate camera to record your practice sessions. There have been plenty of times where I thought I was doing one thing, but was actually doing something completely different when I watched the video back and heard the audio. A third way to work on resonance is with different exercises. I usually start off my lessons with having my students hum a 5-note scale as we warm up through their range. It's a gentle warm-up, but it helps them feel the vibration in their lips when they vocalize. Sirens are a quick way to slide through one extreme to the other as well. I usually call them whale songs with my younger students because we sound like Dory in Finding Nemo.
Dory.
That low to high to low chromatic scale is what we want to shoot for. You can go slow or as fast as you want as long as you're smoothly working through your resonators. Vowel exercises also help with relaxation and becoming comfortable with an open mouth shape. I return to the 5-note scale pattern that we hum earlier in the lesson with and use what's known to some people as the Italian vowels. Those are A, A, E, O, and U. One of the hardest things about being a voice teacher is that so many of the skills that we work on come down to feelings that we physically have when we're working on them. We can't look inside of our throats while vocalizing, and you can only see so much of your mouth too, at least outside of a doctor's office without a scope. We try to describe those feelings as best as we can to our students, so patience from both the instructor and the student is required. However, when you hit that high note or you make it through the section of a song that you've been struggling with and it feels liberating and relaxed and good, you've most likely found that place of resonance. The next part is repeating it over and over so that our bodies know what to recognize and what we have to do to adapt along the way. At Region Buzz, we'd love to help you do that. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, check out some more of our content on YouTube, and keep creating, friends.